what's going on this nice evening. Ain't no bad thing going on. It's just a lot of. I'm sorry because I ain't been on video for the last couple of days, but it's been a lot of stuff going on. I've been watching and everything, and I've been working, so I skipped a couple of days. But yeah, I've been watching a whole lot of videos, stuff going on around this world. So get you some popcorn, get you something to drink, get you some thumbs up. Get them thumbs up, share, like it, subscribe to my channel. I need some more subscribers and some more views going on. And I'm probably going to get them today. Because, like I tell people before, who is the most tragedy, reckless people on earth? And everybody say, some people, most of them say millions. Nah. A lot of people gonna say kids. Nah. But it's females. Females are the most reckless, starting, causing chaos, causing problems, causing fights, just destructible people on earth. That really is. It is. Now, I got some of the videos probably done today, and it's gonna make the March up. It's gonna make my April real good. Because I'm hoping I get monetized sooner or later, but man, a lot of stuff been going on through the year or through the months, day by day. Stuff happening every day, including where you live at, including other states. It's heartbreaking to see all these people doing what they doing, and they don't want to take accountable of stuff they doing besides throwing everything off on a man. What I'm talking about today is two ghetto ratchet bras from Chicago. Had the nerve to come up in a Mexican restaurant ordering tacos, burritos, and margaritas. Eat up all the food and come back trying to get a refund. Talking about it's nasty, it wasn't no taste goods, and then you want to come in here, argue with the customers, argue with the employees, then go in and destroy the place, then get to fighting with one of the workers, employee workers at the job. Because you want a refund of the food that you ate. Now, I told people once before, I have a problem with that. People telling, or employee workers or owners telling these people, any people, not just black folks, any people, that they can get refunds for some stuff they already ate or stuff they already bring back. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, you ate any of that food, that's yours. I won't give you no refunds for what? You came in, you ordered, you won't seem like you wanted it, and you ate it. So why should I give you a refund for that? Number one. Number two is, you shouldn't have to get no refunds if they get some refund back. If they take something they don't like and they bring it back, and they offer you them, and they make your food or give you your money back, or they just give you the food and redo it for you, so you get paid. So you basically getting paid twice to one, 2 times. You eat it and you got some different more stuff for free. I have a problem with that, but that's how people see it. If they don't do it, it's gonna be bunch of chaos, which you already see while I'm talking about this in this video. Because you're going to get chaos when you deal with women. Everybody, like I said, always want to talk about men, but women's the chaos trouble. They cause problems 24/7. If you allow them to cause problems and they stir up shit, that's what they're going to do. Sorry for saying that word because I'm trying to get monetized and trying to get YouTube to give me some of that money they're making for everybody. But that's the point. The two ghetto black in this video, black, had a nerve to get mad at the employee, at the workers because they say the food was no good. But they had ordered some burritos, they ordered some tacos, but they came back with one taco and that's it. So they demanded and want their money for some stuff they already ate, which they already paid for, and I wouldn't give them nothing else because they women. And you know how women cause problems. Anywhere they go, they stir up the pot. It ain't nothing new because they always saying they don't do nothing, which is a lie. They always say they don't start nothing, which is a lie. And then they always doing some other stuff. They get everybody, all men in trouble, which is a lie. But since everybody wants to jump on women's side, it's always gonna be like that. And they always gonna blame a man, a kid, or somebody else over a woman. Well, these women went in there, one woman went in there and started tearing up the place, destroying it. They jumped on one of the workers in there in the restaurant because they couldn't get their way where they're supposed to. Then they both of them wind up jumping on the lady, breaking one of her fingers or something like that, put her in the hospital. All over food. Now, like I said once before, I'm saying it now. I never thought it was going to be a problem in this world about folks getting killed or beat up over food. That's how it's been going on through the years these days. People been getting shot and killed over food. I never thought that's going to come to that point, but it did. Food is a problem to some of these folks. And the reason why it's a problem to them because they know now that nobody do stuff, they don't do nothing for them, they're going to cause a lot of problems anyway. That's the scene women always put on. They put on them type of shows. But they always try to make a man feel bad about something they do, and then it go through the rest of their life for him. But women, it stops. And that's the problem I have when it comes down to stuff like that. Just like they messing with Tommy Sotomayor when he was on YouTube telling them stuff was ratchet. And he said all women, he just said it's the ratchet ones that be loud, ready to argue and fight over anything, which is true. Now, they ain't have no right to go in there fighting, jumping on nobody, tearing up out a restaurant over no food that they already ate. Now, with one of them Mexicans would have did something to him, like somebody said, that it would have been some stuff and it would have been a riot going on over these two women starting everything over some food. Some burritos and some damn tacos and some 2 drinks. Which it would have did, but don't say nothing. They say, like you said, they don't say nothing more when they go in there and destroy stuff like that against another person. But they don't really say nothing with black folks, which every day kill each other, fight, argue, and shoot over family members, boyfriends, husbands, wives, and they wind up going to prison and jail. They don't never talk about that. That's the problem I have too. Like he said he had. I have a problem with that too. If we gonna start on one side and talk about that, you might as well start talking about the side that black folks created, which is always gonna be fights, arguments, hassles over stuff. I mean, any little thing that keep them for anything for starting for them to kill each other over. And I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact is, Why is women getting all this credit for stuff, even they do good or bad? But see, the reason why I think for half of these folks, they using their body, they using they body situation where they figure that they stuff is more precious than men's stuff, to just more precious than anybody's stuff, because the life come out of it. I don't care about nobody getting no life to nothing. I'm saying on my channel, this channel right here, that it should always be 50-50, no matter what the Bible was saying. The man can provide the best, do everything he can the best way he can, as long as he provide. But it seems like, since like I told people before, they want to use the Bible against you, which is wrote in the Bible, and they want to use stuff they use against you now, which they always talking about. They want to be dependent, but they can't make their choice. They can't make their mind on what they want to do. That's the point. So they use one thing and go do it another. So if they can get out of trouble in one situation and then it don't work out, that means they can go use the other one, because the first thing they hear about, well, you a man, you're supposed to provide for your family. That's why I said equal rights supposed to be for both sides. And like I said once before in one of my videos, for some people, Martin Luther King died for nothing. He did. For some people. For me, and what he did, and Rosa Parks and Malcolm X and all the rest of the people did, Muhammad Ali and Lou Alcindor, which is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did for black folks, I appreciate it. But a lot of folks don't appreciate nothing you do. Nothing you do for them. Because the more you do for them, the more worse they get. It is a shame that these two ratchet people in Chicago, which is a nice place to go to, and because it's why they call it the Windy City, it's cold. But when you got two chicks like that don't mind arguing or fighting over anything, the rules have been broken. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. So I hate the employer got hurt over food, which it should never went down with it, about food in the first place. But the problem is, like I said, it's always going to remain. To the question that I'm always saying, stop. Please stop, people. Telling these people that you can get them refunds for something that they already did wrong. They know they did wrong. They bought the stuff. They ate the stuff. So that's wrong. Give them a refund for something they ate? No. Because if they didn't want it, they should have brought it back in and then got a refund. Not just because they figure you're going to get... See, that's the problem. Like I tell other people. If you say one thing, you better mean it. Because if you don't say what you don't mean, that's the result you're going to get. And it's always going to be dealing with violence. Hashtag life. Hashtag respect. Hashtag YouTube is great. In the words of my boy Jay Uso, yeet. Peace.